Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld. This is the Toxic Waster series, and I don't know if I like the green here. I wanted to go with green because of the Waster aspect of everything, but this is a little too bright for me. Maybe we should go in. Let's choose the paint build. I did pine green. That was the one I selected there. Is there like maybe a forest? Faded green. Wait, that sounds perfect. All right, it's a waste of paint, but hey, we're trying different stuff out. So anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody. The colony is going fantastically, although to my surprise, that is the case. We're still struggling, of course, to recruit new members just because we are a waster colony. So that has an effect on us, a waster only. I've toyed with the idea of maybe capturing or kidnapping a dirt mole, just as our digging specialist. I'm still kind of open to that idea, but because we don't have one, we don't have a mining specialist. Oh, but you know what we do have is a brand new stack of 18 luciferium. So this was for a quest, by the way, and now we've got it. I don't think it's quite enough for me to start somebody out on an addiction quite yet, but we are probably going to use it at some point. I might trade it too. I don't know. It just depends on what comes along in terms of traders, but we definitely want to get it brought in. I guess I'll just leave it right there. I should probably move it to its own little special restricted area, but this room is supposed to be temporary, obviously. All this is. We're going to move it, but it's been slow going, mainly because we don't have anybody to dig. Well, we do. Emma is our miner, and she's good at it. It's just one person. Pretty slow going. The animals, we've gotten them under control pretty much. I think it's about time to release the rats. I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do is set up a zone for the yard here and the barn. So, we want to go into schedule, manage area. Let's add 2 new areas. And like I said, one will be the yard. And then we'll rename the other to barn. And it'll become, I already have one named barn. My bad. Let's just delete that one then. Okay, so this is what I got in mind. Let's go to the barn. I'll show you. So you can see here's the barn only. Now we'll go to the yard. And I'll say this is the yard. And of course it needs to include the barn itself. There we go. Now we've got, like I said, we've got a few rats left. And they've all been sterilized, including the boomaloop too. He's been sterilized as well. So we're going to let them live out here in the yard now. They were restricted to this room because I had dozens, probably bordering on over 100 rats. I didn't count them, but we had a lot. An absurd amount. So we can't butcher them because they're venerated, so I decided to lock them all in this one tiny little space. And as you can see, eventually they starved to death and died. It was a disgusting disaster, but we got it done. Our people suffer a little bit of a mood hit, so we got -9 for a couple of days, basically. But it's not the end of the world. I think it maximum stacks at 3, because we had, like I said, nearly 100 rats die. So that stack would be much, much higher, but I think it caps at 3. So that's good news for us. But we also get a mood debuff, I think, if they eat rat meat. So if you'll see, we've got a bunch of rat meat sitting here. We're probably going to end up selling it. But for right now, yeah, expansion is really where our next phase of this colony is at. Because in terms of wealth, we're almost to 100K. So it's gotten off the charts, off the charts, so to speak. Not literally, but hey, it's getting pretty high. So I can lay out rooms like this, which are a bit more wealthy and stuff. Oh, and it's telling me my poker table has no chairs. So let's see, what kind of textile do we have currently? Not much, not enough for those. So we'll just go with the classic furniture. Let's do this kind of chair. I've got, that's bamboo. I've got some of the dining chairs already in this room. That's, yeah, these right here. Boy, the wood floor really looks like crap when it's dirty, doesn't it? It makes it look extra disgusting, I think. Anyway, so they'll get to building that once we get some trees chopped down, which we do have an order for. So everything's all put, and we did kind of cut back on the traps too. Like we're not using any more traps over here. The AI for this fog of war is much improved, so they're a lot smarter. They don't just hit random points in the wall. They seem to more or less always attack the door, and they do it in a group. And we've had a breach once and a couple of near breaches, so it's been more challenging for sure. So the granulin pods, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I really don't care about it. But yeah, so far so good. Oh no, just when I thought things were going smoothly, we've got ourselves a giant insect infestation. Where's it at, Randy? It must be in this room, right? It's got to be. No, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's inside here? I don't think it's very big, but obviously we got to get everybody mustered up. Why does Gizmo have nothing going on? Gizmo's idle right now. Yeah, it's a pretty small threat, too, in terms of the points on the raid, but that's okay. Hey, I'll take it. Thank you, Randy. Okay, well, they're out. We can't see them because of the fog of war, but I've got everybody here, and Hiroshi is our best melee person. Everybody's got melee weapons, so I'm just going to get them ready. But time to step into it, Hiroshi. Okay, stay right there, bud. Don't move. Let them come to you. Perfect. All right, yeah, here we go. It's not a lot, but I am worried because these guys are not true melee fighters. I mean, Hiroshi, he looks a little squishy already. Oh, crap. Don't go down. Don't go down. Come on, you guys. Emma, use your sniper rifle. Shoot the one in the back or something. Come on, shoot the farthest one, Emma. Oh, boy. They're holding up well. Hiroshi, you are the hero right now, bro. Just don't get any permanent injuries. He's like our last fully healthy pawn with no permanent scars or brain injuries. All right, Hiroshi, you did it. And he's still up. Son, you got hurt pretty bad too. Skunk didn't take a scratch. He's been hurt a few times, though. He's missing a toe. Anyway, the rest of you guys, what's going on? Yeah, just don't worry about those things, guys. Get out of here. Go lay down. All right, well, there's a bunch of insect jelly that we don't want, but I will end up selling most of that stuff. Now, the insect meat, though, our religion, our ideology does actually give us a bonus for that. So they enjoy fungus, insect meat, and human meat. So that's the ideal meal for these people. Would be those three components, maybe in one pot of stew. Oh, speaking of that, let's see, what do you guys got? What's in this stew right here? We can look, I think. This one's rice, alpaca meat, and boomaloo. So it's not the best. They're just tolerating this meal right here. Oh, well, looks like, oh god, oh no, Hiroshi got sick. He's got an infection. I was just going to comment on the paint color, but he's being treated literally right now. So hopefully, yeah, he'll be fine. I think so. Is he actually super immune? No, he's not, but that's okay. Anyway, I like this green much better. I think this one fits the Toxic Waster look a lot better. So this was faded green, I think. Is that it? Yep, faded green. Nice. Well, one thing I've noticed about the biphasic schedule, which I've talked about in the past, and if you're interested in a full breakdown of what this is, the schedule here with 2 broken up sleep cycles, check the description down below. There's a link to a video specifically about this, but it's got a lot of benefits. But one thing I think I'm noticing is that they don't sleep together as long. It seems like there's kind of an offset when they kind of get in bed, so they don't sleep together as long, therefore they're not getting as pregnant as often, I think. I don't know if that's 100% true, so what I'm going to do, though, is copy them and put them back onto a normal-ish sleep cycle. I'm not actually sure if this is the exact default, but I think so. It's 8 hours here, close enough, from 5 a.m. to 10, from 10 to 5 they sleep, basically. But anyway, let's see, is that 8 hours? Yeah. So what I do need to do, though, is set up Snuff and Hiroshi for some meditation time, though. I'll probably just do 3 hours at almost right after they wake up. There we go. That's probably good. So that way they can eat at least. All right, and we're going to go with this. Now, I want to see if this allows us to breed more. That's the important thing right now. Mood-wise, the biphasic's better. Comfort-wise, biphasic's better because they're resting more often, so they get the comfort buff. But like I say, they don't spend as much time together in bed, which is what's hurting. Because I have, as creepy as it sounds, been watching them sleep to make sure that they breed together, and it doesn't happen very often, not as much as I'm used to. Anyway, here's the holy toxifier generator. Awesome. So we can get to work on some of those. We're not even hurting for power right now, but I'm gonna build some just to basically start polluting the place. Literally, that's it. I know it sounds silly, but that's the truth. That is the truth. Oh, fertility. This is what we need. Okay, yeah. We're going for this right away. We need to start getting into this. You know, another thing this kind of requires is a more advanced hospital. I need to just at least get something a little better, a little bigger, a little better laid out. Cleaner, too. This is like a main entryway, so it's kind of hurting us. I should move it and turn this like into our lab for right now or something. This spot was to be the hospital. I've got 300 marble blocks. Let's see if I kind of do something like this. For now, I can always extend this later on, but I think that's a decent size. What is this size here? If I go... Okay, so that's 12 by 14, which means it'll definitely need some sort of column in the middle. We'll just give it a granite column right there. It's going to be off-centered, but no worries, no worries. Okay, and of course we need the door on it, so it's a bit of an odd hospital, but it'll work for now. It'll get us out of that area and give us room to expand in the near future. I'm going to get all that mined away. All right, let's initiate the speed. It's going to take a little while. Obviously, we're still not even done with this area. We haven't chopped any wood yet, so we got a lot of stuff on our plate. We need more people. We're sorely short on labor right now, but oh my! And the people we do have constantly get into fights with each other. They're laying in bed next to each other, and they get into a fight. Aren't they in a relationship? Friend? No, Hiroshi. I swear some of them are sleeping together here. Skunk and Raider are, Snuff and Emma, of course. But that's it. Those are the only two couples. Okay. Well, those are the ones I'm watching currently. Well, looks like our one final pregnant rat had her baby, and it was a little girl. So I think we are going to keep this one viable. I will not sterilize her in case we ever get an animal handler, which I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. But if we do, maybe we can one day tame a male rat and start our population again. Because one thing we don't want to do is run out of rats, because that will then give us a mood debuff, So we want to keep some around at least. I doubt they live more than a couple years. I don't know. We could dive into their stats and see just their life expectancy. I think that's listed here. Let me look for it. There it is. Actually, I just noticed it right there. Eight years, I suppose. So that's actually not too bad. Yeah, if we get to 8 years and we start having rats die of old age and we don't have an animal handler by then something's wrong. Ooh, well, we just got this quest here. Expires in 6 days. Somebody wants to stay with us for 14 days, and a mech cluster of 3 times the size will deploy. Yeah, we're not doing this. Keep his mood above 40% for champions. That's not bad, but I'd love this right here. Oh my god, that's a huge reward, but the mech cluster, I don't know. Plus another big thing would be feeding these guys. That's 4 people we'd have to feed. Keep one of them's mood above 40. I don't know how the hell we do that. Look at our main room. We've got rotting corpses of foxes in here. What the hell? So no, we can't do that quest, unfortunately. Well, looks like they're having a party here inside our brand new rec room. Pretty sweet. I don't like how he's making all the same statues, but it's whatever. Oh man, let's see. The room is very impressive, even with all this filth in here. Looks pretty nice. Unfortunately, Hiroshi is missing out on it because he went on a mental break just because he's hurt. But he'll get over it one day, and the party will be long over by that point. Well, I gotta tell you, I do feel a lot more confident having our psychic animal pulsars here. So we've got two of those we've replenished our stock on, which was nice. We did a trading route recently, and that was a good one. Something we all, other than something else we picked up was a whole bunch of psychic shock lances and insanity lances. So basically, every pawn has one or the other right now, which is pretty good for us. So yeah, I'd like to see some shield belts too, but at the moment, all we've seen is a single shield core. We're trading with tribals too. That's the only real close by factions we have are these two yellow ones that are even like remotely neutral with us. But we'll change that eventually. I think these people we can probably change. What are they? Moik Mogul faction is Balwalk Pog. I bet you we can get neutral and eventually, yeah, allied with them. We should be able to, because they have a score here. Some of these that just say hostile, you can never become neutral with. But also the green guys, the fierce Neanderthals. Don't see any of them nearby though. There's one over there, but tribals aren't really worth the time to, try and impress so you can trade with them. But if we can get these people like neutral, that's going to be a big boon for our trading caravans. Well, we are flipping over one of our little placeholder grow zones that I had just sitting there with hay, and we're going to switch this over to some neutro plant flour. This allows us to create our own neutronamine here at the drug station. So with that resource, we'll be making this here. You need 50 of them to make 5. So it's quite a lot. I'll need to plant a lot more of this stuff as time goes by. But once we get that neutronamine up and running, we can start making go juice. So I'll just copy this one. Now this isn't really for our own recreation or anything like that. It's just for combat, basically. But I do like to have a standing order for essentially everybody to keep go juice on them. As you can see, I've already set that up. So you just change that to a 1. And if you have it available, they will go in there and pick it up, keep it in their inventory. Let's go. I also like to set up penoxycillin here too. So because we'll start producing this, and I'll just say everybody, once we get it, everybody take it once every 5 days. They don't need to keep it on them though. We'll have it like, I'll put it, usually I put all the drugs, even if it's like medicinal, like the penoxycillin, if they just take it regularly, I put it in like on a shelf here in the rec room, so everybody has to come in here to get it. Okay, it's time to put that theory to the test. Oh, damn it, they just got up. I was going to say, this is good because we got both rooms in view here. I don't see... well, it didn't happen to that night, but maybe at some point in the near future, we'll see. I don't know, maybe I was wrong to change this over, but no worries, no worries. I'm sure somebody will get pregnant eventually. It's happened once before, but we had a tragic end to that pregnancy. Well, I'm doing some hunting out here, but we have to be very careful because we do have this strange sinkhole still. I haven't addressed it. It just appeared. We've had one of them before, and we had to deal with at that time. It wasn't very fun, but maybe we should. Maybe we should trigger it and just get that thing completed and get it out of the way. It's outside the compound this time, so I think if I'm really good about this, Hiroshi, maybe let's get him all hopped up on some yayo. And then we'll send him out there. All right, let's grab everybody else here real quick. Let him do his thing. There we go, okay. Everybody get right over here real quick. And Hiroshi, I need you, buddy. I need you real... Okay, what has he got? Yeah, he's got the sniper rifle. Perfect. Okay, let's see if this will work here. Now, what I want to do is just target this thing. Oh, this thing is so fast, dude. I don't know. I hope he doesn't get killed out here. All right, so he's coming back home. Also, no run and gun, bro. Don't even run and gun. Just run. Steer. Oh my God, Roshi, go, dude, go. Oh, look. It's confused. It doesn't know what to do. Look, it's like leaving smoke, but I guess it's dust. Well, that's crazy. Okay, hold on, Hiroshi. Come back out here. Yeah, leave the run and gun turned off. Well, that's kind of wild. Should I just leave it out here for the next raid that comes by? No, I probably shouldn't do that. Let's see if we can't aggro it. It is very fast, though, so I'm a little worried about this, but... Oops. Is it? No, it's not on him. Oh, headshot. As I recall, too, it takes a lot to kill these things. This is crazy. Maybe it's just because Hiroshi's such a sneaky little guy. He's so stealthy. This is nuts, bro. Hold on. I get up. You get a little too close to that. Let's see if we can't just shoot at the hole, right? What's he shooting at? He's shooting over elephant carcasses, bro. That must be a tough shot. Alright, shoot the hole. Yeah, take that thing out. You know, I should get Emma up here too, it seems like, but she is slowed because of her lung, so I'm definitely not bringing her out here. This thing's getting a little too close. To be honest, I'm tempted to just bring everybody out here now. All right, let's just get them all. We're gonna go to battle with this thing. Now, the last time we faced it, I think we had like bows and arrows and stuff. This time we've got real weapons, so it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. All right, here we go. We are approaching the giant worm. Coming within range. Everybody turn your run and gun on. Fire at will, please. Or just start firing now. Nice. It's still not barely respond. Oh, okay, now it's responding. You know what? I kind of want to shock it. Just hit it with the shock lance. And we'll see if that works. It might not work. I know that his stun doesn't work. Yeah, it says ineffective. Is this also ineffective? I can't even target him with it. Crap. Okay, well, yeah. Get back, guys. Just run and gun, for the love of God. I think, actually, you know what? Hiroshi and Emma should not run and gun, to be honest. It really slows them down too much. If they have enough time, they can shoot, but they probably won't. Jesus, come on, move. That's the problem is we got better guns than last time, but we're a lot less healthy. You know, most people are scarred up and crap. Do not kill Raider. How dare you even think about that? This thing is annoying. What's the health on it? Oh, okay, it's pretty low. It's pretty low. Rose, they've gone melee. They've gone melee on it, folks. Come on, Raider, switch over. Yep. That mod is the best. The sidearms, such a good mod. Hiroshi knows he's bait right now. He's just kiting it. He's like, I'm kiting it, guys. Shoot it. Oh, Emma's got her little jade knife out. Get it, guys. It's stunned. Get this stupid thing. Raider, why don't you move in? I mean, you got a really good shot right now, but I'm a little worried about you hitting snuff or something. Come on, kill this flippin' worm. Hiroshi's the hero right now. Intracranial pressure. Initial. It's stunned, guys. It's stunned. We did it. The worm has fallen. Yes, now we can haul it inside and take its textiles. Very nice. We're not going to be eating the meat, but, oh, let's keep one healthy person with a shotgun out here, please. We've got a hole to fill. Okay, and by fill, I mean shoot to death. Yeah, we're just going to shoot this hole. 80%, 75. There we go, 5%. And goodbye. The hole has been officially shot to death. Oh, well, what an accomplishment, guys. Look, Snuff must have been the one carrying it, too. Please, somebody grab the giant worm, drag it inside so we can butcher that baby up. We're going to have disgusting worm blubber all over the floor in here. Although, quite honestly, it might actually be an improvement on this room, to be frank with you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this hideously disgusting episode. I really appreciate everybody out there. Hit that like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below if you're enjoying the series. Let me know. And I will see you guys on the next episode.